Coyotes that look like dogs. That's what we're talking about.
Yes. You just saw Seneca in the open. She's wonderful. She's a coyote who doesn't know she's not a dog. We're going to talk about that.
So sweet.
She's so sweet. Lots of really cute animals. So if you need your cute factor and you want to feel good, stay tuned. It's Wednesday, and Scott has plenty of Wednesday wisdom for you. You've been espousing wisdom today.
Yes, I have. Blowing out somebody else's birthday candles don't make yours shine brighter.
Just remember that.
That's my espoused wisdom for the day.
All right, and grape nuts.
It's at least once a week we have a grape nut story.
Well, you know, you have such an affinity to grape nuts.
Yes, I do love my grape nuts.
And there was a shortage.
There was a shortage.
There's no longer a shortage. It's
Thank
back on
God.
store shelves.
I did see it in the Big Y the other day, and I was like, there's no shortage of grape nuts. I said, they're here, right here on the shelf.
Yeah, well, they're there.
Maybe
and
it was ShopRite.
The cereal is stocked at full capacity. Now, fans who paid inflated prices when the boxes were in short supply might even be eligible
for a refund. Can you believe they would charge elevated prices for grape nuts, and people were
supply and demand, baby.
Supply and demand.
America.
That's it. Well, cereal is a staple of the American breakfast table, consumed by millions of people every day. It's the memories of childhood, Kara.
Yeah, when you used to read the cereal box.
Absolutely. I don't know where the story's going.
It's the shrimp tails.
Oh, this is
Someone
the shrimp
was
tails
eating
story.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch,
Okay.
and this person happened to notice there were slimy shrimp tails in it. Really gross. And
but the box was he bought a 2-pack, and one of the came like it comes in the big box from Costco.
Yeah.
And he said that the other one was tampered with. It had plastic tape at the bottom of it. So what's to say that this one wasn't tampered with either? How could shrimp make it into a cereal factory?
Well, that's what the company's saying.
That there's no.
But these shrimp tails were coated in sugar from the
Yeah.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
All right.
Now,
Excuse me.
This man is in LA and he's a comedian. God bless you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
God bless you. He claims that he has OCD, and so it was a very traumatic event for him.
Okay, so we're just going to move on. Apparently, it's making news all over the place. Shrimp tails in his Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I mean,
I'm not buying it. I don't know. I don't know what's
you
going
think
on.
he's just trying to get some attention?
I think he's trying to get some. His wife is as an actress on some show.
Well, he's a comedian in LA.
He's a comedian, and his wife is on Boy Meets World.
Okay.
Does that make any sense to you? Boy Meets World?
Mm-hmm.
You know the show?
Mm-hmm. I don't. I've heard
I don't
of it.
see it.
Listen, you want to know about something that's really important? What is wrong with you? Pay no attention to the man to my left. Some good news, the Big E is going to be having drive-ins. Drive-ins were like the fun summer event of the pandemic. I got so excited going to drive-ins again.
Did you go to a drive-in?
Yes. And my kids were all excited. They put little fairy LED lights in the back. They wanted to decorate it, of course, for Instagram photos. And drive-ins were like the one way to go to the movies. And it was a throwback for us. We took the Roadmaster.
Sure, right.
But it was a safe way that families could go out and see the movie, but you're still in your own car.
Do you remember your first drive-in movie?
I remember, I don't know if it was my first, but I do remember I really loved scary movies as a kid.
Yes.
And so I tried to see Nightmare on Elm Street at the drive-in, and my friend and I decided to go on top of the car. And then when Freddy Krueger was doing his thing, we're like, let us back in. But I used to love it. So anyway, the drive-in at the Big E is going to be open on weekends through the springtime, then 7 days a week during the summer season. So it's actually going to start soon.
What could be better? Mine was the reincarnation of Peter Proud. That was the movie I saw in the drive-in theater. Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I think it was rated R, and I wasn't supposed to be there, but Mrs. Soda across the street took me. So I was like, oh, I'll go. Sure, what the heck?
Okay.
Yeah, it was not a
But it's going to start
kids.
soon. We should go to a drive-in. It's too late for you.
It's 8 o'clock. What is it? You have to wait till it gets dark.
Right.
Yeah, it's a little too late for me. Anyway, drive-ins are back.
And I think you're going to be able to get some good food.
But
like
this
fried
is
Oreos
also
and
good
things.
news. Regal Theaters, they're going to be opening up too. They said that Regal Theaters are going to be reopening its U.S. theaters next month, about half a year. They were shut down due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but they're going to be back in business. They said that they'll be able to make a profit with 50% capacity. So they're going to open it up.
Well, I would think so. We all know that we
the popcorn alone is what pays the price.
It's at least $100 to go to the movies with your family by the time you buy popcorn tickets and all that.
Is it really $100?
Well, if you go to someone that's like $13 a ticket, and then like everyone wants a drink, and the drink's like $5.
Look at these pre-mask days. Look at this video.
Doesn't it seem strange, like when you watch movies on TV now, and I watch people living lives without masks?
You're like, what are you doing?
It just seems, it's going to be weird.
It is going to be weird.
Yeah. Anyway.
The prince has a new job.
Could he be the next tech guru? Prince Harry is working for a tech company. He is the chief impact officer.
What does that mean?
I think he's like a consultant. He's gonna bring some good connections. It's at the San Francisco-based Better Up. You might ask, what does he do? Well, he told the Wall Street Journal he plans to impact people's lives through proactive coaching.
His hair looks really thick in that photo. I was gonna say.
So this company uses, it's a coaching company that uses artificial intelligence and behavioral science.
Okay. So they say basically it's like, what is it?
But you won't be able to really ask for Prince Harry as your personal coach.
No. So he's going to be coaching companies. Okay. God bless him. As long as he's got a job. That's all that matters.
Well,
right?
They said they were going to go find other jobs, and they've done that. Hey, there's goat yoga. Why not goat learning?
Take a look at this little girl in Italy. She's in the Alps of Italy. This is her virtual classroom with the goats running around in the background.
And goat bells.
Goat bells. So
I think I would learn much better that way.
Me too. And I think the goats would learn something too. No kidding around.
So anyway,
look at the goats.
This is out in Italy.
Don't goats just make you happy?
Yes, exactly. And, you know, look, her dad brought that out for her because her mom has to work, and they've shut a lot of things down in Italy again because their rates are surging. So she brought everything out there, and her dad says it's going really well. Like, she's in the outdoor classroom. I think this is an opportunity. Instead of going back to normal, why don't we all have outdoor classes? Why can't the kids, they're all on their Chromebooks anyway. Why not take them out? Let them spread out. We know that sometimes you learn better in nature.
Well, we're going on to more cute animals, Kara, because the votes are in. There is a new Cadbury bunny, and I think it's a frog.
Yeah, it's
an amphibian.
An amphibian with bunny ears.
Take a. How the heck did they do this?
Look, it was a contest. Remember, everyone had to send in their favorite pet?
This is ridiculous.
It's a Cadbury frog.
It's a Cadbury frog. Look, this is the audition tape. And then they picked a frog?
Instead of a bunny.
Okay, look, I think the bunny is so
You know,
cute.
It's an unusual year on all accounts.
Look at that frog with the bunny ears on.
Because, of course, we would have to have a frog Cadbury bunny.
Unbelievable. You know, when I first read this next story, I thought it was National Cheesecake Day.
I thought the same thing.
And I was getting all excited.
And then it was talking about hoagie buns, and I was confused. And then I went back and read it, and it's Cheese Steak Day.
Cheese Steak Day. It's National Cheese Steak Day. So maybe you got a hankering to go to Philadelphia to get cheesesteak, or you can find some right here in Connecticut. But again, I thought the script said cheesecake, and I was all excited. But no, it's cheese. I mean, I'm excited about a cheesesteak. A Philly cheesesteak is just awesome.
You like those?
Oh, I do like a good cheesesteak.
I don't know if I've ever had an authentic one.
Yeah, you got to go to that place in Pittsburgh.
Apparently, some hot dog vendors created it in the 1930s.
Seriously?
Yeah, that was when it was coined. So,
right.
Disney is now testing out new facial recognition technology. This is the next leap in tech there. The park rolled out this test system. You know, I wonder if it's going to be like, you know, they have the magic bands now, which are so exciting when you get them, and that has everything you need to know about your tickets and who you are and where you're staying. But this would be facial recognition, and the face would give a unique ID number, and it would tie to your admission tickets. You just walk in line, and it would scan your face, and it would know your...
Yeah, but there are flaws, because I did this, and it came up and said I was goofy.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, and there are no real security. Could you imagine?
No.
You're there with your fast pass trying to get on Space Mountain, and you're like, no, I swear it's my nose.
It's my nose. I'm telling you. I had the piercing in the other day. Scan it again. Scan my face again.
I gained a little weight this week. I swear it's me.
It's me. Oh, my gosh. Could you imagine?
All right, so if you're not getting a good night's sleep.
Yes.
People are saying it was really just a dream of a teenager. Now, I hope this isn't true, because sleep is one of the most important things we need for wellness.
They're saying 5 hours here, Kara.
People are saying
absurd.
2/3 of adults say they haven't had an uninterrupted night's sleep since they were a teenager. Many are getting only about 5 hours of sleep.
A night?
They say their college years changed it, or when they had kids. I will say I was really good at sleep.
Yeah.
I'm not as good anymore.
I'm pretty good at it.
It did affect me, I think, having kids. So now I have to have much more of a routine, like chamomile tea, and I take my magnesium, but I do sleep. But
are you worried that the kids are gonna, something's gonna happen?
You sleep lighter. I used to be the deepest sleeper. I would hear nothing. Now I hear everything.
Yeah, I don't sleep as well as I used to sleep, but I'm still sleeping pretty good. I don't have kids. I got a cat who purrs in my face and paws at my face. So he keeps me up.
Always exhausted, so it works.
Yeah, it's true. So exactly, I just go to bed.